All right, Jay, Bob Bradley coming back for the United States soccer team. He earns a new 4-year deal and will lead the U.S. national team to the 2014 World Cup. Bradley's 17 games over 500 as the U.S. coach. That's in 67 games. He led the United States to the second round of the 2010 World Cup in South Africa, where they would lose to Ghana. So the United States 38-21-8 under Bob Bradley. They also beat number 1 in the world, Spain, in the Confederations Cup and finished up as the runner-up to Brazil. And joining us now here on SportsCenter is Bob Bradley himself. Congratulations, Bob.
Thank you very much.
You know, a lot of this hinges on the World Cup result. We see that worldwide. Should it mean so much what you do in the World Cup? Do you think you're judged fairly by what you did in the World Cup?
In a 4-year cycle, you have a few years to build a foundation, and then it all comes out at the end. And I think all national team coaches understand that performance in the World Cup is key.
How would you assess your team's performance in South Africa?
2 ways. I think our overall performances were strong, winning the group, all positives. With it, we created expectations, and we were disappointed that we couldn't go a little further.
Where should the United States at this point be finishing in the World Cup? What is acceptable? What should be done?
We are in that second tier of soccer nations. Everybody's trying to break into the top tier with Brazil and Argentina and Spain and others. And we've shown that we're on occasion able to beat those teams. But to do it now in an event like the World Cup is got to be one of the next steps for us.
While the powers were making this decision, what were your personal options? What were you thinking?
After the World Cup, I understood that there would be an assessment process. I was looking into possibilities around the world because at some point in my coaching career, I would really like the challenge of coaching in Europe.
Okay. And so did you think this was close? Was it close? How did it work out?
I had no opportunities at this point. The timing is difficult because when a World Cup ends, it's the beginning of the club season in Europe. But I had discussions that gave me hope that in the future there would be good possibilities. Yet at the same time, I'm very, very excited to be back as head coach of the national team.
What's your biggest challenge?
When you start a 4-year cycle, you need to do a real good assessment of the talent. You need to make sure now that we start to think about young guys that we can bring into the mix. I think the last go-around, some of the young players that we introduced into the team came through, and when the World Cup arrived, they did real well for us, and we need to make sure we're on the same path.
So what did you learn from the World Cup in South Africa then? What you learned that you can use next time around?
The main thing is that when we have some success, when we play well, was the result of hard work. And so as we begin this cycle, we need to work hard again because it's always a challenge.
Do you like watching that goal again? I tell you what, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it? What are your thoughts when you look back on this goal, the Landon Donovan goal?
We were pushing so hard. We had great chances, and to see that ball finally get in the net for us when Clint slipped it across and it came loose, Landon was on the spot. And the only thing that I was thinking about after the goal was now making sure we were organized for the last few minutes. That's how a coach thinks. But since I'm back, I've seen the YouTube, I've seen the response around the country, and that part's been great.
Greatest goal in U.S. history?
For me now, sure.
Okay. No, it doesn't have to be just for you. I think it's up there. Bob Bradley, again, back for another 4 years, and will take the U.S. to the World Cup 2014. Bob, congratulations to you.
Thank you very much.
Best of luck. Thank you.
Okay.